Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to do something really fun. We're going to supercharge your vocabulary. We'll be replacing some of those all too common, overused words in English. So if you're looking to sound more fluent and, a bit more advanced, this is definitely for you. So let me ask you this. Do you ever find yourself saying words like nice, interesting, or important over and over and over again? It's a really common thing, so don't worry. And while there's nothing technically wrong with these words, they can make your speaking and writing feel just a little, well, basic. So I want you to think of this as a vocabulary toolkit upgrade. We're adding more precision, more color, and a lot more impact to your English. All right, let's get started. Okay, first up, we're going to tackle descriptive words. These are the words we use all the time to describe people, places, and experiences. And trust me, moving beyond the basics here can make a massive difference. Let's start with a classic, the word nice. It's fine, but it really doesn't tell us much, does it? Was the weather just okay, or was it truly pleasant? Was the concert just kind of good, or was it really enjoyable? These alternatives, they add such a richer layer of meaning. All right, now for interesting. Was a show just interesting, or was it fascinating because it was packed with new ideas? Maybe a new series was so engaging that you just had to binge watch it all night. And captivating, that suggests you literally could not look away. You can feel how much more vivid that is, right? Now, on the flip side, what about boring? A lecture might be dull, just totally lacking any excitement. A speech could be monotonous, with no change in tone at all. And a long, repetitive task, that can feel incredibly tedious. Actually, let's take a closer look at that word. Tedious is a fantastic word. It's so much more than just boring. It specifically means something is both boring and tiring. It's the perfect word to describe one of those long, repetitive, and just plain exhausting tasks. And to round out our descriptions, let's level up the word funny. Because, humor has layers. Someone can be witty, which means they're clever and quick with their humor. A situation could be comical, but if you were laughing so hard you just couldn't stop, well, that movie was hilarious. Okay. Next up, let's talk about words that express importance and effort. Being really precise with these is perfect for professional settings or academic writing. Important is a word we all lean on, but its alternatives carry so much more weight. I mean, if a meeting is crucial, it means the entire outcome depends on it. If exercise is vital, it's literally necessary for life. And if education is essential, you really can't succeed without it. These words totally raise the stakes. And in the same way, not all hard things are the same, right? A puzzle is challenging for your mind. A workout is strenuous for your body. A big decision can be emotionally tough. And that long uphill journey to the mountains, yeah, that sounds arduous. Let's focus on that last word for a sec. Arduous. It's a great one to have. A bit like tedious, it combines two ideas into one. It's about difficulty and a ton of effort. It perfectly describes a task that is long and physically demanding. And to finish up this section, let's look at serious. This word can describe a person, a situation, or even just an expression. A boss can have a stern way of speaking, but the consequences of a bad decision, those could be severe. And a person's expression can be solemn, which communicates gravity without saying a single word. For our final category, let's look at words we use for comparison and simplicity. Nailing these will help you sound way more analytical and articulate. When something isn't hard, we just say it's easy, but we can be so much more specific. If a genius solves a math problem, it looks totally effortless. If instructions are simple to follow, they are straightforward or uncomplicated. Even a really heavy workload can still be manageable. What about fast? A response can be speedy. Economic growth can be rapid. An exit from a party could be hasty, which kind of suggests it was rushed and maybe not well thought out. But an investor who reacts quickly and smartly to the market, that person is nimble. And nimble is such a great word to have in your back pocket. It's not just about speed. It's about being quick and skillful. It implies this intelligence and grace to your speed, whether that's in physical movement or in your thinking. And the last word we're going to upgrade today is similar. So instead of saying two things are just similar, you could say they are alike or maybe comparable. And in a more formal academic context, a group where everyone has the same skills is homogeneous. These words just sound so much more precise. Okay, so we have learned a ton of new words. Now for the really cool part. Let's see the incredible difference they make when you actually put them all together. Okay, here's a simple little paragraph using all our overused words. I mean, it gets the basic idea across, but it's just flat, isn't it? It has no energy, no detail. Now get ready for the upgrade. And boom, this just perfectly shows the power of a strong vocabulary. Delightful, arduous, fascinating, hilarious, tedious. The entire feeling of the sentence just transforms. It's more descriptive, it's way more engaging, and it sounds incredibly fluent. And that right there is the transformation we were aiming for. Just by swapping out a few basic words, you can completely elevate your expression and communicate your ideas with so much more impact. You have officially upgraded your vocabulary toolkit. So there's only one question left. Which of these powerful new words are you going to try out first? Don't just memorize them.